Hello beautiful people, welcome to my channel. What's it like inside your mind, my dear? In today's video we're doing another reading vlog, which I'm super excited for, but this is different. This I'm going to be reading or completing the folk series, the Coral Prince series trilogy. Anyways, let's just get into this video. Okay, so I read the Coral Prince sometime last year and it was not my favorite, but I follow a lot of booktubers and I've watched a lot of their content, and you will see I didn't even tab it that much. I feel like I had the thoughts that I had about this book going into it was not what I met, and this is my first fantasy novel book. I did not know it was even fantasy. I just picked it up, so everything was so weird to me. I am the type of person that I cannot buy an incomplete series. If there are 2 books in the series, I'm buying the 2 together. There are 3 books in this, I'm buying the 3 together. There are 4, I'm buying the 4 together. 5, I'm buying all. Until I have the money to buy all, I'm not buying anyone, because what if one ends on a cliffhanger and I would not be able to get my hands on the rest till whenever. So I got the 3 at that time. I was super crazy about this book. At the time I had not even heard anything about this book. I had not seen reviews, but I just saw that this looks good and I want it. First one, I rated this 3 stars. It's not my fave. I don't think I remember so much about it. I only remember Jude, and I've seen a lot of TikTok. After reading this, I went to TikTok to see why there was so much hype, but I still couldn't get it. Anyways, we're going to continue the series in this video. So we have The Wicked King, which is book 2, and The Queen of Nothing. I've seen a lot of people talk about good things. They said say good things about this too. They're like, oh, the first one is not that okay. If you can get through it, then you would like it. So I do hope I like it, because I spent money on those books, but either way that's gonna be determined. So let's get started. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment if you want this type of videos, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Anyways, let's get into this video. Let's go.
Don't end up together, I'm gonna lose my mind. And if this life really does go on forever, I know I choose you every time. You say you're the only one for me, yeah. So if you love me, then tell me how much longer do I have to wait? I'm not getting any stronger, I'm losing my faith. And I could be wrong, but I swear it's true, yeah.
Hi there, I am on chapter 5. I've not gone far, but I just wanted to say something. The first book, when I read The Coral Prince, I didn't have this attachment to like go back into the book and continue reading it. I feel like The Coral Prince was just world building so that The Wicked King and The Queen of Nothing cannot continue. I don't remember everything. I said I read it last year. That was last year July. I don't remember everything that happened in The Coral Prince, but I do remember the ending. So this is now continuing in that format. I don't know if you get it. I'm just on chapter 5, and you know that feeling when you're reading a book and you just want to come back to the book? That's how I feel about this book right now, and I'm just on chapter 5. I've just read this little amount, but I want to know what's going to happen, and I think I like the fantasy world. And I think this book is getting me into it. Jude is not my fave. I feel like she's super obsessed with power. She obsessed, but there are 30 chapters. Let's keep going, and this stuff in chapter is just so beautiful. Yeah, I just came here to update you all.
Even if the world gives up on us, I won't give up on you.
You want it for everything. I'm taking my time thinking, just so I'm sure what we're doing. Cause I don't wanna take it back. We got something that can last. We can mess it up if we keep moving too fast. Oh.
You say you're the only one for me, yeah. So if you love me, then tell me how much longer do.
2 days later.
What is this? I know I look crazy, but I just have to get my thoughts out. This is a solid 4 stars. I enjoyed this. I can't believe I enjoyed this the way I enjoyed it, because at a point I feel like I was reading the words, but I wasn't absorbing the words. I didn't feel like I was in the book itself. Can I just say that the last 100 pages were a roller coaster. I'm so happy that I have the 3rd book with me because I want to know what happens. I really want to know what happened. The way this one ended is going to make this title click, like, and now I know why this one is called Queen of Nothing. Also, the content of this book is going to make the title make sense to you. The amount of betrayal in this book, it feels like everybody's against her and just like she's just on her own. You know what? I'm just gonna start this book. I've been reading all morning. I don't think I'm going to do any other thing until I get to a reasonable part in this book. Let's go to the next book.
I'm not getting any stronger. I'm losing my faith, and I could be wrong, but I swear it's true. Yeah, even if the world gives up on us, I won't give up on you.
Different? I honestly don't know. Should I go like this? I feel like
1 eternity later.
I have done absolutely nothing but read this book. I know it's late now. I started this book around sugar biscuits, I don't remember, but I think it was around 1 or 12. I honestly cannot remember when I started this book. This book got me hooked to the extent that I was like, I have to finish it today. I don't think I can close it and then wait till tomorrow to find out whatever's going to happen. This is gonna get 4.75. I don't have the feeling of me wanting to read this book again. I feel like that's the only why I'm not giving it 5 stars. It's 5 stars. I am willing to read it again. I am a fantasy girly right now, 100%, and the cover makes so much sense. To that person that commented on my Instagram, told me to read other books, that it's worth it. I believe you, I trust you. To Haley fam that loves, and now I know why this one is a favorite. I feel like fantasy books have plots. There's scheming, there's betrayal, there's so many things. I can imagine the kind of content we get in all this normal fiction books. Imagine those kind of things in fantasy, but with much fighting and plots and all of that. It's going to be mind-blowing. I can imagine reading 6 of Crows, because I saw someone's review and she was like, there's found family in it, and I love found family. I can imagine how the found family is going to look like I'm happy that I read this, and I'm so happy that I decided to do this particular video first, because I plan on doing another video which is a 24-hour reading vlog, and the books in that video are chunky and fantasy books. I would say that fantasy books do require you paying attention, you being in the book, you reading the whole thing and trying to like understand every character, understanding what role this character plays, and it is just beautiful. I am so excited. I'm so happy that I read this. I need to bring all the books here for you people. You can see out of all the tabbed books, the last one is my most tabbed. The Queen of Nothing is my most tabbed, and I am pleased to inform you all that this series gets 5 stars for me. Honestly, the series as a whole gets 5 stars, 100%. I love this series. I don't think I'm going to ever forget Jude that easily. I understand the hype now. I know why some people say this got them into fantasy, and I am pleased to tell you that I'm not a fantasy girly, and I'm pleased to tell you that this book did get me into fantasy, and I just couldn't hold this till tomorrow. I don't think I would have slept well if I decided to wait till tomorrow. If I told you all, I've just been reading this, I was eating, I was reading, I've just been reading this, to be honest. I can't believe this video is over, but I'm so happy that I'm done with the series. I rated this, I didn't read this in this video, but I rated it 3 stars when I read it, and then I rated this 4 stars, and this gets a 4.75. It just feels right to have 4.75 and not 4.5. 4.5 feels like 4.75. And that's it, guys. I do hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you've read this series and what you thought about it, and I'll see you in my next book video, or my vlogs, or my school content, or my learning content. Okay, love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye.